upon a time, I believe it was actually sometime last year, in a land quite close to this one, there was a boy. Well, he was no longer really a boy. There was a man. Well, I suppose he wasn't really a man either. His name was Michael, and he was 17. Lately, things had been quite different to what Michael had been used to. For the past 13 years, all he ever did was go to school. It had been quite easy, really, being that all he had to do was be in a certain seat at a certain time of day. No effort was really required, and he could doze through class all he wanted. But things had changed for Michael. He was done school. He had to get a full-time job.
Alex, your apron is like there.
At the home of Hard Work Warehouse. It was a big change from school.
Over there.
On one particular night, his father picked him up as usual and asked him how his day went.
"How has your day went?"
asked his father. Michael didn't answer. He was asleep. So when they drove into the driveway, it took all the energy that Michael could muster to drag himself into his bedroom. He slept all night. He slept all morning. He slept all afternoon. It's time for that boy to get up, his father thought. He's done nothing but sleep all day. Donald, his mother said, it's time for that boy to get up. He's done nothing but sleep all day.
"Michael,"
his father called from the bottom of the stairs.
"it's time for you to get up. You've done nothing but sleep all day."
He stayed sleeping, and his sister was sent to wake him up. Michael, you have to get up, she said, while shaking his body rather violently. He's not getting up, Mom, she called down. Well, if the boy wants to sleep, I suppose we should let him sleep. And he did. He slept all evening. He slept all night. And in the morning, he was still asleep. Is that boy still asleep? His mother said, walking into the room. It's time to go to church. Of course, he was. Kalina, his mom called. Kalina, come here and see if you can wake this lazy boy up. Kalina tried something she knew it would work. It always did. She jumped on him. She jumped up and down quite hard like she always did, but nothing, not even a flinch from the sleeping beauty. All right, that's enough, his mother said. We don't want any broken bones. I know what will get him up. She walked to the kitchen and started making Michael's favorite food in the world, chicken and cheese enchiladas. She brought them to his room and waved it under his nose, spilling the chicken and cheese on his face as she did it. It didn't work. He was out like a light. Well, I suppose we should make some calls, his mother said, looking at his father. Well, the things they thought of. They called a marching band.
This isn't working.
The marching band played a whole series of songs that the whole family found enjoyable, but it had no effect on Michael. They called a rock and roll band. The rock and roll band stood in his room and played a series of songs the whole family found quite horrible and had no effect on Michael anyway.
They tried everything. Loud music. Soft music.
Rose and flows of angel hair and ice cream castles in the air.
Smelling salts. Hot water. Cold water. Medication. Hypnotism. And even a Princess Charming. The princess was the idea of Michael's older sister Kelly. It was a good one, but do you have any idea how hard it is to find a real princess these days? They had to make a series of very long distance calls and eventually had to fly one in from Patagonia. And it didn't even
Where's
work.
Patagonia?
One day, Michael's father told the family about a man he read about in the back of Bob's monthly science magazine. His name was Sir Roger Hickory Stein, and he was the world's leading sleepologist. Well, when he arrived, needless to say, he was a tad eccentric. "Where's the patient? Where's the patient?" he called as he bolted from the front door without even knocking. Michael's mother and father led him up to Michael's room where he was sleeping like a baby. Sir Roger Hickory Stein proceeded to perform a number of tests on him, sticking various machines to Michael's face, hooking up a series of electrodes to his chest, and taking a sample of the crusty eye stuff one gets when one's asleep. Needless to say, Michael had quite a build-up by now. When Sir Roger Hickory Stein was finished, he stood up and said, "Well, he's definitely asleep." Michael's family simply rolled their eyes. "We know he's asleep. Can you wake him up?" Sir Roger Hickory Stein laughed a huge belly laugh. Peekaboo!
Mommy, you're up. You're up.
So hard he was crying. Then he saw they were serious. "I am Sir Roger Hickory Stein, the world's leading sleepologist. I thought you called me to determine if he was asleep. If you wanted him to wake up, you should have called my associate, Dr. Sir Richard Pelicanstein, the world's leading expert in wake-upology." "Well, can you get him for us?" his father asked. "Well, I would, but he's been dead for 25 years. Anyways, it's not really sleepology I'm interested in. It's what? Papaya. Papaya? Papaya. A marvelous fruit really used for all sorts of things. Did you know I was once caught in an African swamp surrounded by alligators with only a single papaya to protect me? Ever since then, I have devoted my life to the study of papaya. If you like, I could leave you with any number of papaya products." "Will that help us wake him up?" his sister asked. "Papaya lotion, papaya deodorant, papaya nasal spray, papaya shampoo, papaya pain reliever." "Yes, that's nice," said Michael's father, pushing him out the door. "Goodbye." He walked out the door, still listing the various papaya products, but not before he could leave a bag of free samples on the table. The sleepologist had not worked either. All of the various methods that were used to try and wake Michael up took a number of months. However, in the meantime, they tried to think of everything that might have the slightest effect on Michael. Nothing did. "Well, I guess there's just one thing left to do," Michael's father said. "I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but we have no other choice." "What is it?" the family asked. "Call the Guinness Book of World Records. We might as well see if we can get any sort of media royalties out of this." They called the Guinness Book of World Records, and Michael beat the previous entry of the world's longest sleep by 5.5 months.
There's a really cool picture.
Michael's family made a lot of money off him. Meanwhile, Michael just slept and slept and slept and slept. One day, 6 months after he went to sleep, he woke up. It was not a momentous or miraculous event.